Hi, Master Kaiser, baby duck. What?
Yeah, okay. So I've known Minerva for like 3 or 4 years, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I first was hired, and underneath her, she used to call me a baby duck.
I'm gonna eat an Oreo cookie now.
Oh my god. I want to eat. I'm good at eating. I actually ate McDonald's today, and I didn't want to eat McDonald's.
It's a
I'm
fudge
gonna go
dipped
sleep
Oreo
in the
cookie.
evidence room. If you need me, whenever you need me, Kelly, just let me know.
Will do.
Goodbye. I'll miss you. Sleep well.
Goodbye. I'll be back again.
Goodbye, Canada.
Here's my question, though, that I have in regards to Miss Carlisle and company. How
What's your?
how does the mouse catch the cat?
I'm not sure.
You set a bait. You set a trap.
Okay, like it.
Oh, yeah, by the way, I'm closing my case on Mr. Williamson, so I was able to press the charges. He didn't contest them.
Oh, nice. Good work.
Um, mm, did you happen to have Mr. Chewy's side of the thing earlier on body cam, Kelly?
I do. I gotta go back and get a
I'm
timestamp.
not. I don't know what they're gonna.
I'm gonna get with
talk
you later
about. I
about
have
body
no
cams
clue.
and whatnot.
For sure.
If you go right into this room with us, over here, I'll unlock it for you. Come on, Kelly. Come on, Cody.
Yeah.
Come on, Cody.
I was texting.
Alright, sir. Mr. Chavez. Holy
Yep.
shit, this is so weird right now. Can you get
Mhm.
off the table? Thank you. Alright, Mr. Chavez. At this point in time, you're being asked to provide information as part of an internal and/or administrative investigation. This is a voluntary interview. Do not have to answer any questions. No disciplinary action will be taken against you solely for refusing to answer questions. However, the evidentiary value of your silence may be considered as part of the facts surrounding the case. Any statements you choose to provide may be used as evidence in criminal and/or administrative proceedings. Do you understand, and are you willing to proceed?
Yeah.
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under the pains and penalties of perjury, sir?
I do.
Okay, please state your name, rank, and call sign for the record.
Dan Chavez, Bravo 100, patrol deputy.
Okay.
EMS and police just want to let you know that EMS is back on duty.
Cover that. Thank you.
Hey, Frank.
Union 53 would be on TAC 5, 10-6.
05's just going off call. I have to get you a copy of the Garrity warning. It's my favorite. So, Mr. Chavez, do you have any idea why you might be in here?
Well, I was told already while I was here.
Oh. Why
What
are you
exactly
here?
was it?
So I was told for corruption and some off-duty actions that I have supposedly taken.
Who told you this?
Wiggum, I believe.
Okay. So tell me about your off-duty action, sir.
Like, as in, what do I do when I'm off duty?
Oh, yeah. That works.
So when I was off duty, I just do mechanic work.
Really?
And when I'm waiting for calls, I go across pillbox and sit on top of my car.
I'm around a lot. I don't know that I've ever seen you as a mechanic or sitting across from the hospital on top of a car.
Well, you can ask around. There's been a lot of officers that see me across from pillbox sitting on my car.
Is that it? That's all you do?
That's all I do. And if I'm not doing that, then I'm not in the city.
How about your car? Your BMW.
Yep,
A nice car. How'd you
It's an
afford such
M3.
a nice car?
From being on duty as a police officer.
Why blue?
Because I think that's the color that looks nicest on the BMW, on the M3 particularly.
Okay. Not trying to get in with any gangs or anything?
Nope. Already been pressed quite a bit by a couple Crips for it.
Oh. You ever
But
wanted to
no,
help
everyone
out a
asks me if
gang?
I'm not really.
No?
Okay, no, not really, just not at all.
Oh, no. You can go with not really. That's kind of a questionable response, if I'm being honest. You retract this, and then we just scratch that one off the record. He retracted the not really isn't really wanted to.
Just to be straight out clear, not at all.
Not at all. You sure about that?
Positive.
How much time you spend down at the dock, sir?
As in Buccaneer Way docks?
Oh, yeah, down there, yeah.
I don't believe I've even been down there in the past couple of days.
Have you spent time down there previously before the last couple of days, or
What happened?
have you been down there previously before the last couple of days, or have you not been down to the docks at all?
I don't think I've been there at all unless there's been unless since when I was on duty, if there was a call down there, then that's honestly the only reason I go down there.
You never, like, processed cocaine or sold any cocaine or anything like that?
Not once.
Have you been inside the building where cocaine is processed?
No, sir.
I mean, there is an awful lot of places to hide around there. Putting that out there.
Have you ever
To
been
hide
near the
around the cocaine place?
Oh, yes. It's a high criminal area of activity. You'd be surprised.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. I hear truckers get robbed all the time.
If I'm being honest, though, it's, you know, you go around pissing off gangs. You know, it's not really the police you gotta worry about.
I mean, yeah, is that relevant to what we're talking about?
Oh, yes, it is. Hey, do me a favor. Remember when you were a hostage at the Pacific Standard Bank?
I don't believe I even was a hostage.
Oh, you were. It was a couple nights ago.
Who was robbing it?
I believe Mr. Bandana and Company.
Oh yeah, they took me hostage, but I guess there was no money in the bank. So then I think I got stabbed, and then they let me go.
Pretty cool.
Where did they take you from?
I cannot recall.
Oh, you can't recall?
No, I
Did they
don't
let you put your
remember.
car away?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, that's very nice of them.
Yeah.
Nice of them. Usually,
Did they
I'd
point
rather-
guns at you?
They did. I believe they pointed a knife at me too. I'm not too certain.
and they were like, "Nah, man, he's cool. He's cool."
I mean, I would rather comply than lose my life.
Mhm.
Speaking about people pointing guns at you, we've heard that you carry around your service weapon. So if you were to,
I do not carry my service weapon. All of my service equipment is put away. I carry my own personal legal firearm.
And the same one you used when you were intervening in a police pursuit,
Which
shooting out of your car in
pursuit
the
did
middle
I
of the
use?
intersection. I believe it was like 2 days ago.
I have not. Are you talking about the one that's down near Buccaneer Way?
Mhm.
You mean the one that where I took the guy or the guy that stole your unmarked car?
Mhm.
Yeah, no. He got out. So, do you want me to tell you what happened in that situation?
Go ahead.
So, I was talking to Ben and he was like, "Oh, gotta go." So, he saw him go down towards Buccaneer Way and I kind of was going towards the call because I was a mechanic at the time. And it was towards
You
that
weren't in a
general area.
mechanic vehicle, sir. You were in your personal BMW.
Yes, I will admit sometimes they do not take the actual tow truck.
Well, how you gonna tow a car if you don't have a tow truck, sir?
If I cannot tow a car, I do not go to those calls.
How do you know if the car needs to be towed before you get there?
Usually they will let us know when they call us.
Okay, I
But
didn't mean to
yeah,
interrupt. Continue.
so basically, I was driving down that way across the bridge, and then I see the unmarked car fly by me and Elijah, and it crashes into a pole and then into a wall. So, me just being a police officer, I knew that that car was not in service anymore. So, I thought it was either Wallace or someone else in there. So, I pull over and ask, "Hey, you need a ride?" The suspect jumps out and he was like, "Oh yeah, I need a ride. I need a ride." And he gets in, and I was like, "What happened?" And he says, "I just shot 3 to 4 cops, one of those." And he said he stole that. So I instantly flipped a U-turn and started driving into the general direction that Eliza was going, because I was gonna bring him back to all of you guys. And then as soon as he saw that I was turning around, he said he actually tried shooting at me in the car, but all those bullets flashed or passed by my head. And once he realized he wasn't able to shoot me from inside the vehicle, he jumped out. And then that's when I stopped and I made a phone call to 911 saying that the one that shot you guys was on my 20. And then he actually opened fire on me. So that's when I pulled into the middle of the intersection and took cover behind my car. I did pull out my weapon that was registered to me,
I believe
but
you were in the car still.
no, I got out of the car. I got out of the car and hid behind. And then before I was able to even use it, I saw you guys pull up. I think it was you and Wallace that came out of, or that came over. So then I just put away my gun and stayed behind my car. And after you guys neutralized him, I went over there just to make sure you guys were okay. And I'm pretty sure Wallace can agree with that because I was staying with him after I think you left. So he was by himself. So I just stayed with him for a bit to make sure he was okay.
Why did you let him in the car if you realized he wasn't an officer?
So I wasn't going to let him in the car, but he got in before I could lock my door.
Have you ever sold drugs? Gotten any drugs from anybody?
I have not.
I
Have you
mean,
ever
'cause
seized drugs off a person to resell them?
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to restate that question.
Have you ever seized drugs off a person or took them off a person to resell them out back on the street?
That is a negative.
What if we say we have pictures of you doing that?
If you have pictures of me doing that,
What if we say we have those?
I would love to see them.
listen, sir, I gotta be honest with you. Um, we already have more than enough evidence, sir, to make sure that you are never employable by the state in any capacity ever again. Whether or not we press criminal charges against you is going to depend on your cooperation.
Okay.
Now, I want you to be honest with me, sir, because quite frankly, you've made a lot of people very mad, and you have no idea who is watching you when you don't think anybody's watching you, sir.
Well, honestly, I can't think of any way I've made people mad.
You don't think going around shooting people out of a blue BMW is going to piss off a couple people?
I do not go around shooting people.
Okay.
Everybody knows. Well, ever since I've been suspended that first time, everybody knows that I'm a mechanic. I go around and people that I don't recognize me as a mechanic.
People recognize you as a mechanic, huh?
Yep.
Do you like being a mechanic?
I mean, it's grown on me a little bit.
You
But
like
I
it being
mean,
more
that's
than an
just
officer?
not one bit.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yep. So what I'm hearing is there's no chance of getting my job back.
Oh, this is not going to be up to me. However, I'm going to write a very strongly worded report.
All right.
Is there anything you have to come forth and tell us that you haven't told
Nope.
us already?
Nope.
Mr. Chavez, I'm very disappointed.
I honestly couldn't think of anything that you would be disappointed of.
I mean, we could start with the initial reasoning for your suspension in the first place.
I mean, it's hard to remain calm when there's an AR in my face when I'm going to clock in for my job to protect and serve.
Oh, that's what happened. You just want to clock in, just foot got stuck on the gas.
I was going to clock in, but honestly, I can tell this story over and over again. I know it's not going to change your mind, so if we're, yeah,
Oh yeah, you don't have to worry about that. Don't worry about that.
yep. I mean, I've seen worse rather than flipping 2 U-turns in a vehicle and they still haven't got an AR pulled on them, but
Do you smell that,
it's okay.
Mr. Calloway?
I do.
Smells like bullshit to me up in here. Let me look at these charges. It's a pretty big fine. The time's not too bad. I think it's like 75 months.
For what?
Oh, for felonies, sir.
For what felony? Felony?
Oh, misconduct in
Of
public office.
what is that? Are you talking about right now?
Oh, yeah, I'm talking about a whole lot of different things, sir.
That's a really big fine.
There don't have to be any charges pressed. But I really despise people who are dishonest and use their position to maintain their dishonesty, make money on the side. Listen, we get paid shit money. I'm not gonna lie. Every single one of us has thought about doing exactly what you wanted to do, or what you did, sir. We get paid for shit. Okay? We go out every day. We try to enforce the law. We get guns pointed in our face. We get mag dumped for no fucking reason over a goddamn traffic ticket. It sucks.
Yep.
Ain't no amount of money in the world worth that shit.
Exactly. It's not about the money.
What's it about?
It's about just protecting and serving
Protecting and serving. Who you protecting and serving?
the people.
Tell me about shooting Chewy Long.
What about you?
Yeah, what happened there?
When he was shooting at another member, another gang member. Is that what you're asking?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I pulled up to the scene. I seen, I believe, an allegedly blood member running away as Chewy was chasing and shooting after him. I pulled out my service weapon, and shouted twice to lower your weapon. He continued to chase after the individual and shoot. I ordered him again to put down his weapon, and he shot again, so I opened fire.
Yeah, I can't.
Was anyone else on duty at the time, or was it just you?
No, there was others on duty. I requested for backup about 3 times, and none responded till the third time. I also called out that there was a black van and a black vehicle near my patrol car, and I wasn't able to transport Chewy to my car. And then I don't know the exact officer that pulled up, but another one came up and helped me with the situation.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I hope when I put in a call needing a mechanic in my pursuit, you'd be quick to respond. So,
Well, hopefully.
Are you sure you don't want to say anything, come up with confess anything that you've done and you did not told us yet?
I have nothing to confess.
no additional questions at this time. Mr. Chavez, I really do hope that I don't see you becoming a member of any gang in the state of San Andreas. Don't really hurt my feelings.
I was never planning on it.
Just so you know, if you do these charges, there's no statute of limitations on them. I always like to remind everybody of that. Probably should have went with Green Gang. They love officers on their side. Putting that out there. You can get him out of here. I'm done talking to him.
Alright, should follow this one right here. I'll get you out of here.
Are they playing the fucking piano somewhere?
I hear that too every time I'm down here. It's just like little dun dun dun.
Yeah, it's so weird. So very weird.
I'm very disappointed in him, Kelly.